In the heart of bustling New York City, where skyscrapers pierce the sky and dreams collide with harsh reality, imagine this. A high-powered CEO, accustomed to boardrooms and billion-dollar deals, secretly tails one of his overworked employees home after she begs for leftover food from the office pantry. What he discovers behind her door will shatter his world and redefine success forever. If you're in the USA or UK, hooked on stories of hidden struggles, corporate intrigue, and life-changing twists that echo the grit of everyday heroes like those in The Pursuit of Happiness, or The Full Monty, hit that subscribe button now. Don't miss out on more tales that inspire, shock, and unite us across the pond. Subscribe today and join thousands discovering the untold sides of ambition. The story unfolded in the gleaming towers of Manhattan, where Alexander Harrington reigned as the iron-fisted CEO of Apex Innovations, a tech giant valued at over $50 billion. At 45, with a penthouse overlooking Central Park, a fleet of luxury cars, and a reputation for ruthless efficiency, Alex had built his empire from a garage startup, but success had hardened him. He demanded excellence, firing underperformers without a second thought, and viewed empathy as a weakness in the cutthroat world of Silicon Valley transplants. One crisp autumn evening, as the office lights dimmed, Alex noticed Elena Vasquez, a mid-level data analyst in her late 30s, lingering by the kitchen. She'd been pulling double shifts for months, arriving at dawn, leaving past midnight, her eyes shadowed with exhaustion, her once vibrant smile faded. That night, she timidly approached the fridge, stuffing a few expired yogurts and half-eaten sandwiches into her bag. "Just some leftovers," she murmured to no one, but Alex, hidden in his corner office, overheard her quiet plea to a colleague. "If there's any extra food, could I take it? Things are tight at home." Intrigued and suspicious, could she be stealing company resources or worse? Alex decided to follow her. He slipped into his sleek black Tesla, trailing her modest Honda through the traffic-choked streets, across the Brooklyn Bridge, into the dimly lit neighborhoods of Bushwick, where graffiti-covered walls and bustling bodegas replaced the polished corporate facade. Elena's car pulled up to a weathered brownstone, its paint peeling like forgotten dreams. Alex parked a block away, donning a baseball cap and hoodie to blend in, his heart pounding with a mix of curiosity and adrenaline. He hadn't done anything this impulsive since his college days. As she unlocked the door, carrying her bag of scraps, Alex crept closer, peering through a cracked window. What he saw froze him in place. The small apartment was crammed not just with Elena and perhaps a family, but with an entire makeshift orphanage. 8 children, ranging from toddlers to teens, swarmed around her like bees to a hive. "Mama Elena," they chorused, their faces lighting up despite the threadbare furniture and flickering fluorescent light. She distributed the meager food, yogurts for the little ones, sandwiches split among the older kids, while humming a lullaby in Spanish. Alex's mind reeled. Elena wasn't married, no records of kids in her HR file. Was this some scam, human trafficking? He pulled out his phone, ready to call the authorities, but something held him back. The genuine warmth in her eyes, the way the children clung to her, sharing stories of school and dreams. Slipping away undetected, Alex returned home to his empty penthouse, the city's skyline mocking his isolation. Sleep evaded him. Instead, he dug into Elena's background using company resources. What he uncovered twisted the knife. Elena had immigrated from Mexico a decade ago, legally, building a life through sheer grit. But 2 years back, her sister and brother-in-law perished in a car accident, leaving behind 5 nieces and nephews. Then, tragedy compounded. Neighbors' kids from abusive homes sought refuge with her, and she couldn't turn them away. Officially, she fostered 3, but the others were off the books, hidden to avoid bureaucracy that might separate them. Double shifts weren't for ambition. They funded this secret family, her salary stretched thin on rent, food, and school supplies. Alex felt a pang of shame. He'd denied her raise request months ago, citing budget constraints, while approving his own bonus. The next day, he called her into his office, feigning concern. "Elena, I've noticed your dedication. Tell me about your life outside work." She hesitated, eyes downcast, but under his probing, the truth spilled. The kids, the struggles, the fear of losing her job. "I just need to keep them safe," she whispered. But the story twisted deeper. As Alex pondered helping anonymously, perhaps a donation through a foundation, he received an anonymous email. Grainy photos of him lurking outside Alina's window, with a demand for $1 million or exposure as a stalker. Panic surged. Who knew? He traced it to an internal IP, his own VP of Operations, Marcus Klein, an ambitious underling who'd been gunning for his position. Marcus had spied Alex leaving suspiciously, followed him, and saw an opportunity for blackmail. Enraged, Alex confronted Marcus in a heated boardroom showdown, but Marcus smirked, revealing he'd also uncovered Alina's illegal fostering. Fire her, or I leak everything, you're creepy tailing her secrets. The press will eat it up. Alex's world spun. Helping Alina now meant risking his empire. Yet, in a flash of clarity, he remembered his own rags to riches story, orphaned young, scraping by in foster care before coding his way out. Empathy, long buried, resurfaced. Twist upon twist. Alex didn't fire Alina. Instead, he turned the tables, hiring a private investigator who unearthed Marcus's own skeletons, embezzling company funds for a gambling habit. In a dramatic all-hands meeting, Alex exposed Marcus, firing him on the spot amid gasps. Then, turning to the staff, he announced a new initiative, Apex Cares, a fund for employee hardships, starting with Alina's promotion and backdated raise. But the real shock came when Alex visited her home openly, not as a spy, but as an ally. The children, wary at first, warmed to him as he shared pizza and stories. One teen, Miguel, revealed a knack for coding, Alina's hidden talent passed down. Alex mentored him, offering internships. Months later, another twist. Alina confessed she'd known Alex followed her that night. A neighbor's security cam caught him. I was scared, she admitted, but I saw goodness in your eyes. Their bond deepened, evolving from boss-employee to friends, then something more, a quiet romance blooming amid the chaos. Yet fate wasn't done. A year on, Apex faced a hostile takeover from a rival firm, orchestrated by none other than a vengeful Marcus, now allied with competitors. In the crisis, Alina's data skills uncovered fraudulent bids, saving the company. Alex, humbled, stepped down as CEO, naming Alina his successor, a Latina immigrant leading a Fortune 500 firm, shattering glass ceilings. He focused on philanthropy, turning Alina's apartment into a proper community center. The final twist. One child, little Sophia, wasn't a foster, she was Alina's biological daughter, hidden to protect her from an abusive ex back in Mexico, now deported. Alex proposed, vowing to adopt them all. As confetti fell at their wedding in Central Park, Alex reflected. Following Alina hadn't just shocked him, it saved him from a life of hollow success. In the end, the empire builder found his true fortune in family, proving that sometimes the greatest innovations are acts of the heart. Word count.